Now, Wave Foundation, a non-governmental and non-profit organization, organizes a sensitization program to empower women on their rights to vote, whilst informing them about gender-based violence, including female genital mutilation and other issues. Our correspondent Ikalma Atuno reports.
Way Foundation, a non-governmental, non-profit organization whose mission is to represent an inclusive, confident, loud, independent feminist voice and bring real women's voices into the arena through meaningful community projects that promote justice, peace, and equal rights for all, organized a sensitization program to empower women on their rights to vote and inform them about gender based violence and other gender related issues. This event took place at the Mpape area of Abuja in collaboration with the Amag Voters Association and officials from the Department of Gender Inclusiveness of the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC, who also came prepared with the new Beavers technology to sensitize the people. Men and women were in attendance for the program. INEC official Ishaka Aminatu demonstrated to the participants how the new technology works and its advantages as well. She emphasized that with the new technology, votes cannot be manipulated.
Before now, those of us who are old registered voters in Nigeria, we have before now used a laptop to do registration and then a card reader for voter accreditation on election day. But INEC has taken it further by introducing a device that is an all-inclusive device. Instead of having a laptop and then a smart card reader for voter accreditation, what INEC has done going into 2023 general election was to introduce a new technology that is an all-inclusive technology. This is the new device that INEC has used in replacing the laptop that we know before now that is used for CVR, and then the smart card reader that we usually use for voter accreditation during election. Now, this single device is now being used for voter registration for those of us who have either done revalidation or done a new CVR in the last 3 months. I'm sure most of us noticed that that box there is what we see on the field now, containing this device and some other accessories for voter registration. This device too, we've been able to use it for voter accreditation in Isoko by-election in September, and we just returned from Anambra election where this same device was used for voter accreditation.
On her part, the Deputy Director, Gender and Inclusiveness Department of INEC, Mrs. Osuji Chika, emphasized the need for women to actively participate in elections, stressing that they can vote and be voted for.
It is said when you train a man, you are training a woman. When you train a woman, you are training a whole country. So the position of women in the society cannot be, the importance cannot be overemphasized. When women come out and participate fully in politics, because they have the number, they have the population, and from the registration we have made, we have recorded a huge number who have registered. If in the same vein they should go and collect their PVC and then turn out during the election, they can make informed decision on whom to choose as their leader. I think they can go a long way. And also, if women can bold it and come out to participate in the areas of representation, you know, women, when a man is representing a woman in anything, any issue that concerns women, it's not as effective. It's not going to be as effective as when a woman or when women are representing themselves, because they have peculiar issues that only women can understand. And when they represent women in issues that concern women, I think they will fare better than when men are representing them.
A male leader of the Amag Voters Association also emphasized the need for female participation in elections and governance.
Actually, the performances of women in terms of politics performance in Abuja has been very, very low, actually. But really, we cannot even compare. In terms of politics, women cannot compare themselves with men, actually. But they have to come up also so that they can have some offices also, so that they can help themselves one on one. And that is why we are here. But just like the way a woman come over in Bari Area Council under a party known as YPP, it's a welcome idea, so that it will enable them to carry women along. So if women here also can at least have a look at that, they can also be vying for some certain votes. And they can't go to that until when they come up into a program like this, then they'll be picking them one after the other, then they will have a kind of an open eye so that they can step in into politics also and other national cake activities also.
Speaking on gender based violence in Hausa language, Nana Muhammad, a humanitarian activist, informed the women and men alike that gender based violence, such as rape, verbal and physical abuse, and female genital mutilation, are issues that could cripple the rights of women to speak up and be heard in governance.
Some of the issues, gender-based issues, the matter, the kananan yara suke facing.
I've spoke basically on gender-based violence and specifically on female genital mutilation. You know, female genital mutilation is also forbidden. It's also one form of abuse against women. And if you look at VAPP, Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act, it speaks at length and it includes female genital mutilation as an abuse. So today, we are creating awareness for women to know the right, to know their rights, to know that female genital mutilation, if somebody should come to you and say that, yeah, he want to carry out that act on you, you know that it's an offense in Nigeria.
The convener of the campaign and the founder of Way Foundation, Lola Ibrahim, explained that the program was geared towards sensitizing the women on their rights to vote and participate in governance, as well as enlightening them more on the issues of gender based violence, which she said was an overall success and in accordance with the 16 days of activism.
I was very happy that we had about 7 officials from the Independent National Electoral Commission here. We had the staffs from the Gender and Inclusivity Department, and then we also had the staff from the ICT Department. So they were able to demonstrate to the women how to use the voting, the machines that they newly introduced, and they also explained to them how to register for their PVC, how to transfer their PVC. And the good thing about it is the sensitization was in Hausa, which makes it easier because language is always a barrier. So that makes it easy for the women to, understand what they're saying. And if you look at the audience we had more women than men at this event today. So that goes to show that we are creating that awareness, for women to come out and vote and then to be voted for and to exercise their civic responsibility. And aside from that, it's also the month of awareness for, gender-based violence, and that's why I have the orange band, the 16 days of activism. So we decided to kill 2 birds with one stone, talk to the women and the men about GBV and also, create that sensitization on civic responsibilities, nation building, because we all know that a nation that is not engendered is endangered. So that's why we decided to do, both talk to them about their GBV and then talk to them about voting in Nigeria.
The men and women participants thanked the organizers of the event and called on more NGOs to organize such campaigns and sensitization programs at the grassroots. From Mpape, Abuja, I am Akia Maltong for Viewer Television.